Good evening, this is Alexa with a special report on mononucleosis. So, what is mononucleosis? Mononucleosis, or mono for short, is a disease caused by the Epstein-Barr virus which attacks your lymphatic system when it enters the body. Now, how does it enter the body? Well, it enters the body through kissing an infected person or coming in contact with saliva in any way. This can include sharing, eating and drinking utensils, and for young children, if they're in a daycare, also drooling on toys and babies putting stuff in their mouth. Also, if you get mono, this is really important because the symptoms might not show up for another 2 to 3 weeks after the direct contact with the person. And when they do show up, it is most likely mistaken for flu symptoms because the first signs are generally just weakness and fatigue, which a lot of person can confuse with just being overall exhausted from their work week or just even having the flu. But the biggest indicator of mononucleosis is a soft and swollen spleen, swollen tonsils, and swollen lymph nodes under your armpit. Now, what to do if you have these symptoms? It is important to go to your doctor to get tested for the virus. Once your doctor confirms the presence of the monovirus, unfortunately, all he's going to tell you to do is go get home, get some rest, and drink plenty of fluids. This is because there is no cure for this virus. It just simply has to run its course through your body. And unfortunately, this is 2 to 4 weeks of just night sweats, mouth sores, exhaustedness, fatigue, and all that stuff. So then, once you're feeling better, you may think the virus is over and that can no longer affect you. Well, this is actually not true because the virus can remain inactive in your body for many years. And even though you can't get mono twice, you can definitely still feel the effects and the symptoms even years after the infection. So then, the biggest risk factors are teenagers and young adults between ages 14 to 24. This is because, you're out with your friends, you're sharing a drink, or you're kissing someone, and it's very hard to tell if somebody has mono because they may feel fine, but they still are contagious. So then, once the virus is over, you can get back to your normal life, but it is important to look out for signs and symptoms. This is because the biggest indicator, the biggest complication of mono is a ruptured spleen, which can be very deadly. And mono is especially deadly in patients who are immunosuppressed, like HIV positive